If you had to do a strict essentialism purge this week and only get to keep 5, and I mean 5 real commitments, and everything else gets cut, paused, or downgraded, no excuses, what would it be? And the real question is, when will you stop hoarding tasks like you got money in the bank? Or do you finally get your life back? Or do you panic because you realize the noise was your hiding spot? And by the end of this, I'm going to tell you exactly what to cut and what to keep. Yo, welcome. This is your boy, Michael Rashad Yerby, and you're locked in with another From Anime to Action, the podcast, where we watch the scenes, learn the lessons, and execute in real life. And listen, if your brain feels like it got 47 tabs open, you're tired, but you're still doing stuff, and you keep telling yourself you're productive while your real goals are starving, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. Because in the anime, Lord of Mysteries, you don't survive by collecting everything. You survive by choosing what matters when the fog gets thick, when the whispers get loud, and when every little urgent thing tries to pull you into the darkness like a hand on your ankle. You know what I'm talking about. And honestly, isn't that life right now? Phone notifications, favors, side missions, random responsibilities, and you keep letting it all in your mind like your mind is a storage unit. Bro, stop lying to yourself. I mean, your brain is something like a storage unit, but not like that and not for stuff like that. Well, today we're cutting the noise so you can finally move like a person with a mission, because if you don't choose your focus, life will choose it for you, and it will pick the dumbest stuff to ruin you with. Before we move into the main content, I need to ground the idea we're working with, because this is the spine of the whole episode. This concept is essentialism. It was created by McKeown, who wrote Essentialism. I think I said his name right. If I didn't, sorry about that, Greg. It happens. The book is called Essentialism, the Disciplined Pursuit of Less. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he burned himself out trying to do everything right and still finally felt empty and shattered. Wow, that's totally depressing, right? He realized the problem. It wasn't effort, it was delusion. Greg didn't coin this idea from theory alone. A lesser known part of the story is that he nearly missed the birth of his child, and all because he said yes to a meeting that didn't actually matter. And at that moment, it forced him to confront how casually we give away our time and ultimately our lives. Essentialism, it sounds like a religion, don't it? Oh. Essentialism means doing less but better. It's the discipline of cutting the trivial many so your energy, time, and attention can finally hit the vital few that move your life forward. Move your life forward. Okay. This matters because we're all kind of overloaded, but I want to tell you, you're not lazy. You're drowning in options, requests, noise, and fake urgency, and your brain is trying to carry everything at once. That's why you feel busy but stuck. In the anime Lord of Mysteries, a British anime, power doesn't come from hoarding abilities or secrets. It comes from control, selection, and restraint. This is about choosing what deserves your mind and saying no to the rest without guilt, without drama, and without lying to yourself. Step 1, recognize overload as danger, not ambition. Think about Klein at the beginning, surrounded by mystery, rituals, knowledge, and other dangerous information everywhere. Every book, every whisper, every clue feels important. But the ones who tried to grab everything lose their sanity fast. We see that all the time. It's the tortoise and the hare. And in real life, this shows up by saying yes to every meeting, every favor, every idea, every project, because you're scared of missing out or being seen as unhelpful. Man, forget that. Here's the action. Write down everything currently pulling on your time and mental space. All of it, no editing. Hey, when I realized this, I realized half my stress wasn't coming from hard things that I had to do. It was coming from the unnecessary things. Pause this episode and write your list. Don't judge it. Not yet, of course. Just expose it. Step 2, separate what feels important from what actually matters. This is key. Remember, Klein learned that knowledge without structure leads to corruption, not growth. That's a lesson. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, random power destroys you. In your life, urgency lies to you. Loud things feel important, but they don't move your mission. So here's the trick. Circle only the items on your list that directly move your main goal forward in the next 90 days. Not same day, not it might help. Direct impact only. Only. And doing this, I had to admit something I was proud of that didn't actually serve my direction. So I want you to write down just three things that actually deserve your best energy right now. If it's more than 3, you're lying to yourself. Let's just be honest. Shoot, half the time is trying to do the 3 that's difficult. So just do 3. Step 3, commit to the vital few and downgrade the rest. In the anime, The Lord of Mysteries, Klein survived by choosing strict pathways, not adopting everything. This don't mean quit everything. It means stop trying everything like it deserves full effect and full attention. In real life, it looks like reducing time, lowering expectations. Yeah, you gotta lower those, and straight up saying no. It's difficult, especially I'm in the military, and it's very difficult to tell someone no because everybody feels like they should never hear the word no. It's in the vocabulary for a reason, guys. And here's the action. Pick one thing you will fully commit to this week and one thing you intentionally do at a lower level. Hey, when I do this, my stress level drops immediately because my mind finally knows what mattered. Write down what gets full effort and what gets minimum effort. Step 4, practice the hell yes or no filter. There's a moment when Klein learns restraint is protection. Power grows when you don't overreach. If an opportunity isn't a clear hell yes for your mission and it's a no, even if it sounds nice, even if it flatters you, don't mess with it. In your life, this shows up when people ask for your time and you feel pressure to explain yourself. You ever caught yourself like, oh man, well, I don't have time this week. You don't have to explain to those people. Like, hey man, no, I don't have time this week. Well, hey man, no thank you, appreciate you. If they get in their feelings, and what I mean by that is you don't owe long explanations to people. A calm no is enough. I had to learn that saying no doesn't make me selfish, it made me effective. Write just one sentence you can use this week to decline something without guilt. We at step 5, the final step. Make essentialism a habit, not a one-time cleanse. In the anime Lord of Mysteries, survival means constant pruning. And trust me, we all need to be pruned. It doesn't feel good, but we need it. And honestly, your life will keep you filled up if you let it. So here's the action. Schedule a weekly 5-minute check-in where you ask yourself, what can I remove? And hey, when I started doing this, clarity stopped being rare. It became normal. If you're listening right now, pause and decide when you will do this check-in every week. Trust me, you need it. So that's the framework, guys. You just learned how to cut the noise, protect your focus, and stop treating your brain like a junk drawer. So what I need you to do is think back to the anime, The Fog in Lord of the Mysteries. The way too much knowledge, too many voices, too many paths didn't make you powerful. They made you unstable. And that's actually what your life and my life looks like when we don't do essentialism, when you refuse to choose. Today wasn't about doing more. It was about cutting, trimming, and protecting your focus so the few things actually matter can breathe. You watch Klein survive by restraint, by selection, by knowing when to stop reaching. And if you're honest, you felt the mirror hit you a little too close. Too many times this episode. I'll be honest, guys, the noise has been lying to you, telling you everything is urgent, everything deserves your energy, everything is important. It's not. The real question now is simple and uncomfortable. What are you finally willing to cut so that the right things in your life can grow? Hey, listen, if this episode hit you, you don't just sit there and nod your head like this and get it later. Later is a lie. That keeps people stuck. This is your moment. Act. Let's go. Subscribe from Anime to Action right now so you don't miss what's next on the wake up call. And drop a comment. Come on, guys. Tell me one thing you're cutting this week. And don't be slick. Don't be one of those people like, I'm cutting subscribing from this podcast. Don't be like that. Don't be lame. Take your L with purpose. And I do read those comments, all of the comments. This community, what I'm trying to build, moves together. Share this episode with someone who's drowning and busy, calling it progress, because that's how we pull each other out and have each other moving forward. If you want to go deeper, pause, right? My book, The Anime Mindset, is built for moments exactly like this, turning anime lessons into real world execution, not hype. Thanks for trusting me with your time and your mental headspace. Now, don't overthink it. Cut the noise, protect your focus. Some might call it peace. I know I do. And hey, I'm not mad at that. And take the next step forward. All right. Love you guys. Peace.